Hello, always loving. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well wherever you are, spiritually and physically. I hope you're doing well. All right. So, thank you much for tuning in. My name is NEHRU, and you are tuned to the Real Psychic Investigators. We are going to go ahead and get started into another psychic investigation reading at this time. Okay. I do apologize for any connection issues, okay, in the physical that we have as far as the internet is concerned, okay. I am in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, okay. So the connection here is not as good as it is, or consistent, I guess, as it is in other parts of the world, okay. But thank you so much for tuning in, okay. My name is NEHRU. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel and a light worker, a Gaia beacon, a descendant of Yeshua, born on the 333rd day of the year this lifetime. Okay. and here as you are, and that is to fulfill my Akashic Record contract. Okay. Hello, Wendy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are. Okay. Spiritually and physically. All right. Divine Source, Erevat. Okay. I worship you, the Almighty One. Okay. Welcome in, Chosen. Welcome in. Okay. Divine Source, I thank you for this day. Okay. It is exactly 12 o'clock when I looked up there at the clock. Okay. It is exactly 12 o'clock. Thank you so much, Kate Thomas. Thank you so much. All right. I had a esoteric conversation scheduled. Okay. Hey, B. Hope you're doing well. I had an esoteric conversation scheduled for 9 a.m. my time, 9 p. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And they canceled 15 minutes prior to the meeting. All right. And so there could be something about a or last minute cancellation or last minute changes that occur in your life. Last minute changes that occur in your life. Okay. And for all I know, hello, Cher. Hello, Cher. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. As far as I'm concerned, okay, that individual could be karmic, okay, or what have you, okay, and they really were not interested in what they said they were interested in. They are just a doppelganger. They're just a stalker. They're just a LARPer, a spiritual LARPer, okay, someone who claims to be high vibrational, okay, and connected to source, but they really are not. Okay. It's 27 people in the room currently and 9 likes. Okay. That's 999. 27 people in the room and 9 likes. That's 999. All right. So Divine Source, again, thank you. As I was shuffling the deck, we have the King of Cups. Okay. And the Knight of Cups out here. Okay. So something about a genuine individual. Okay. A genuine spirit, okay, a genuine being, okay. This individual could represent one person, okay, or this individual could represent your soul tribe, okay. So, and this is approaching on the horse, okay. This is approaching, okay. This is coming together, okay. So Rosicrucian star seeds coming together, Palladian star seeds coming together, okay? Spirits of Atlantis coming together, Mayan ancient people coming together, okay? Coming together, a soul tribe, okay? Some type of divine connection right here, okay? We're going to roll the dice, a couple of them. We're going to roll the dice, and we are going to get some synchronicity before we get into the cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, okay? The Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, okay? So there's some type of fight over your money, divine masculine men and women, divine feminine men and women. There's some type of argument over something. And we got the 10 of Pentacles that just came out when I said that. So there's some type of argument, some type of, I don't know, it could be a court hearing, okay? It could be a hearing, something's going on in regards to your money and some type of arguments or fighting, okay? Over something, spiritual inheritance or earthly. There's some type of argument or fighting going on, okay? We got the World card out here, okay? We have the World card out here. The card down there. We have the World card out here, okay? So that's a brand new beginning, a closing of a chapter and the start of a new, okay? The closing of one chapter and the start of a new. We are in the year of 10, okay? That is for a completion of a certain cycle, okay? When you get to after 9, it's a restart, Okay. So the authentic numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this represents ground zero. Okay. So you could be in New York City. Okay. I think we all, especially those of us who are connected to the United States of America, I think we all remember where we were during 9/11, talking about ground zero. I think we all know and remember where we were on the day of those terrorist attacks. Okay. Ground zero. Okay. Also in Florida and Key West, there is mile marker zero. Mile marker zero. Okay. And that's like a famous tourist attraction spot. Okay. Mile marker zero. Okay. So something about a brand new beginning out here. And again, someone arguing over your money. We have some type of genuine energy coming towards you. Okay. With the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay. Authenticity. Okay. It's important for you to live your authentic life. Okay. Most people are afraid of that. They're afraid to be their authentic selves. Okay. And they show many faces. Okay. So at work, they show one energy. When they go out with their friends, they show a different energy. If they are religious, they go to church, they show a different energy. They show a different energy when they're around their parents. Okay. That type of individual. I remember where I was on 9/11, that terrorist attack. Okay. I was still in the military and stationed at Fort Stewart in Georgia, 3rd Infantry Division. Okay. In Georgia. That's where I was. And I remember we were preparing for a field exercise. And someone came over and mentioned some type of plane crashing into a building in New York. And then someone grabbed a radio and plugged in the radio, and we started listening to what was going on. Okay, I remember exactly where I was, the field I was on. You know, we were preparing, getting our equipment together and all of that for a field exercise, and I remember specifically and clearly where I was that day. Okay. Okay. The name during my meditations. Okay, when that individual canceled 15 minutes prior to our meeting. Again, last minute cancellations, last minute changes. Okay, we have the death card that flipped over. Okay, it did not come out, but we have the death card that's flipped over. And now we have the pay. So definitely going to be speaking about something concerning money. Okay, again, spiritual or physical inheritance. It could be either one or both. Okay, you could be recognizing your clairs. Okay, heightening. Okay, your clairs. You have there are 5 of them. Okay, clairs. Okay, someone's name could be Claire in your energy. Your name could be Claire. Yeah, share. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we have calm out here. Calm. Okay. Yeah, calm. Very much so me. Very much so me. All right. Divine Source has also told me, okay, when karmics come into these lives, Divine has instructed me 2 days ago, Divine instructed me to not respond to them, to just ignore them. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles flipped over. Okay, so there's something about not responding to karmic energy, not responding to low vibrational energy. Okay, again, so that you can continue to make space for your soul tribe. Okay, for whatever this divine union energy is, okay, that's coming towards you. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean a romantic situation. That could mean your soul tribe connections. Okay, you coming into union with your soul tribe connections, individuals that you highly vibrated with in previous lifetimes here. Okay, in previous incarnations, you coming into communication and connection with those individuals. All right. Yes, centered share. Okay. Hello, Karen. Karen's name is Karmic Karen. I don't know if that speaks to her energy, but Karen's name is Karmic Karen. So there could be a Karmic Karen in your life, a Karmic Karen in your life. Okay, shuffling the last stack, we have Zombie in reverse. Zombie in reverse. Divine Source, Erebot, the Great I Am. Thank you so much for all that you are doing here. Thank you so much for the confirmations that will come out here. Thank you so much for those of you who have guided to this channel, okay? I take no credit. I take no credit, okay? For whatever comes out here, okay? If it's meant for you, it's meant for you, okay? We have a 10 of Cups energy out here, okay? So again, that speaks to Soul Tribe family, okay? This 10 of Cups right here, it speaks to a Soul Tribe family, okay? Again, okay? You could have high vibrational connections with your sons or daughters, spouse, okay? Or you will, that's what you're meant to have, okay? A prosperous relationship, okay? A prosperous relationship where they are faithful to you, you are faithful to them, okay? You sow into your children and you teach them the ways, okay, of true ascension, okay? You teach them the ways of true ascension. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? So that, and it landed on the zombie, okay? The Knight of Wands in reverse landed on the zombie, so that's a confirmation for karmic energy being turned away, being defeated, okay? You alchemizing that energy, okay? Okay. I would like to give shout outs. It is currently 12:12, okay, here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I would like to give shout outs before we get into the cards, okay? King Ya, King Ya, welcome in. These are our newest public subscribers, okay? King Ya, welcome in, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. IFBB, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the channel, okay? You may know someone who is an MMA fighter, or someone who is a boxer, or someone who is involved heavily in martial arts, okay? Treetop Mystic, thank you so much, sweetheart, okay? And welcome into the channel. Mike Makes Right, okay? Thank you so much, MMR, okay? Thank you so much, MMR. That's the second time I've mentioned MM. So there's something significant about the initials MM, first middle name, first last name, middle name, last name, MM. Thank you so much for subscribing. Mike Makes Right, okay? So Mike Myers, okay? Melissa Milano, okay? I know it's Alyssa Milano, but Melissa Milano, okay? Kanisha, welcome in and thank you so much for tuning in, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. And Benji, welcome in, okay? Benji was the name of Dorothy. Listen to all that I say, collective, and again, not because it's me, okay? But Benji was the name of the dog that Dorothy took with her through her journey in The Wizard of Oz. In The Wizard of Oz. Confirmation burp, Dorothy, Benji. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. And again, we're going to roll the dice here, as I mentioned. Okay? We're going to roll the numbers. Okay? And Divine Source is actually asking me, oh, Toto, where did I get Benji from? Benji, oh, a movie. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you for correcting that. Thank you for correcting that. Yes, yes, yes. 144, star 144. Yes, you're correct. Toto was that dog's name. Benji. Benji is the name of another movie. Okay? Benji. Yes, you are correct. Okay? Thank you. All right. So first number out, we have 3. First number out, we have 3. Okay, we have 36 in the room and 21 likes. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I am a fur baby lover, big time. Fur baby animals in general. Okay. I am a big fur baby. I like man dogs. Okay. I like man dogs. So I like the working class dog. Okay. So I like Cane Corsos. Those are my favorite breed of dog. Confirmation horn honk. Okay. Cane Corsos are my favorite breed of dog. I have had one. Okay. Purchased from a breeder. Um, Rotties. Okay. Rottweilers. Okay. Borbles. Okay. I like a working class dog. All right. So the first number out is 3. So 3. Okay. Yeah, Great Danes are great too. Yeah, Great Danes are great too. Okay. We have a 5. Okay. A 5. Okay. So you could be 35 or 53. 35 or 53, or those ages are 53 could be significant for you. Okay. 35, 53. Yes, lovely. Receive what resonates. That means what easily fits. Leave the rest because it belongs to someone else. Okay? Take what easily fits. Okay, we have the number 2. Okay, so 3, 2. Okay, 352. That could be an area code. Okay, 352. 352. I don't know what area code 352 is. We have a 9. 3529. 3529. Again, these months, birthdays. If you are an Aquarian, this lifetime, sun sign Aquarian, happy birthday season to you. If you are an Aquarian, happy birthday season to you. And we have another 5. Okay. So there we go. All right. Divine source. Okay. Here's the stack that I'm using. Okay. For this psychic investigation reading. Okay. So, investigators, welcome in. This channel was created for you specifically. Investigators, welcome in. CIA, DEA, FBI, Interpol, or other government agencies, investigative agencies around the world, including here in Vietnam. Okay, whatever those investigative agencies are here. Okay, NIA, National Intelligence Agency. Okay, Pentagon. Okay, welcome in. Okay. Oh, your birthday is 2/3. Welcome in and happy birthday, Aquarian. Happy birthday season. So your birthday's coming up on Tuesday, right? Your birthday's coming up on Tuesday. Okay. I hope it's a safe and joyful one, Wendy. I hope it's a safe and joyful one. All right. Okay. So on top of the stack, okay, we have Tara Greenstad. So there could be something about Georgia, okay? Tara Greenstad, okay? This is a teacher who was murdered, okay? Tara Greenstad, again, we deal with worldwide issues, not just your own personal life, general collective. We deal with worldwide issues here in psychic investigations, okay? Because whether or not you want to believe it, it's not all about you. Okay, that's just the truth. There are 8.4 billion people on this planet currently. Okay, so not everything's about you. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, Wendy, of course. Okay. So Tara Greenstad, the name Tara and Greenstad, Tara. Okay. Um, yeah, Tara could be connected to a Thomas. Okay. K. Thomas is in the room, so Tara could be connected to a Thomas. Okay. Someone's name could be TT. Okay. TT. Someone could call their aunt TT. Okay. But Tara Greenstad, again, she was a teacher that was murdered, okay, in a small town in the state of Georgia in the United States. So we could be looking at something out here that goes into some type of murder or a murder attempt, okay, on your life or someone else's. Okay, investigators, I hope you meditate on your cases, investigators, because you are spiritual beings, just like I am, just like the general collective. You are a spiritual being, FBI investigators, CIA investigators, DEA, okay? You are, okay, a spiritual being having a human experience. We have Portuguese, Brazil, Indonesia, and Spain, okay? Portugal, Brazil, Indonesia, and Spain. Okay? There are 33 people in the room and 23 likes. 33 people in the room and 23 likes. Thank you so much for all of the love, everyone, that you send me. Okay? Not just in the live, but also in your comments. Okay? If you listen to the videos later, at some point when you're guided to do so. Okay? Thank you so much for all of the love that you show me in the comments, in the shorts. Okay? I post in the community tab on the daily basis. And the most recent post, there's right outside the terrace of the hotel that I'm in here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. There is there's flowers, okay? And one of the flowers on there, the other flowers, okay, are still blooming and full of life, okay? Hello, Viv, okay? This is a psychic investigation reading, okay? So you can stay and listen, or you can exit. It's up to you. Okay? It's up to you. All right? Um, and Divine Source drew my attention to this group of flowers, and only one of these flowers on that branch is dying. The other flowers are flourishing. Okay? And so that's symbolic to our journey and our connections here. Everyone has an opportunity to connect to Most High, to Divine Source. Everyone, every being has an opportunity to connect to Divine Source, but not all beings will take that opportunity. Okay? So even though they are connected to the same vine that you are, the vine of life, the tree of life, even though they are connected to that vine, that one flower chose not to, and therefore it dies. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? Oh, thank you. It's the Eye of Horus. Okay? Thank you so much. It's the Eye of Horus. Okay? What's going on, lovely? What's going on, lovely? What's going on, Divine Source? Again, ancestors of the collective, ancestors of the investigators, ancestors of the judges. There are judges that watch this channel. There are FBI investigators that watch this channel. There are celebrities that watch this channel. That's why it's important to take what easily fits, which is what resonates with you. Okay? Tarot is not a revelation. It's just a confirmation. It's just a confirmation. Shout out to you, Linda. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. You were guided here for a reason. Okay. Whatever that reason is. Okay. We're going to pull some Egyptian deity tarot. Okay. Or Egyptian deity cards. Okay. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Okay. Egyptian deity. Okay. You could resonate with ancient Egypt and the spiritual deities, okay, that were here at that time. Ancient Egypt, okay. Divine Source, ancient Egypt deities, okay. Who is with us today most prominently? Who is with us today most prominently? Okay. I'll shuffle one more time and then I'll pick, oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we have Apophis. That is the enemy. That is the devil. That is another name for Satan. Apophis. Apophis. Okay. Again, I apologize for the issues with the connection. Okay. It's interesting that I said Apophis and then the connection started acting up. It's interesting that I said Apophis and then the connection started acting up. Give me just one moment. I'm just checking the connection here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to place the cards within the stack, okay? And we'll see what it is that Divine Source wants to reveal to us at this time. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, okay, my name is NEHRU, okay? And I am an extraterrestrial earth angel. I don't say it just to say it. I have picture proof, okay? I have picture proof, okay? Nothing here that I say is made up, okay, about myself. Everything that I speak can be confirmed, okay? There is a warlock serving a 40 to 60-year prison sentence for coming against me, okay? And there are individuals in my life and that were a part of my life, okay, who are dealing with the backfires that they've sent to me, okay? I have cut off everyone from the first 48 years of this life, okay? I have cut off everyone that I knew from the first 48 years of this life, okay? That includes best friends. That includes a daughter who will be 30 this year, okay? I've cut all of them off, okay? The one who claims to be my mother, I have cut her off, okay? Those who I assumed or thought were my siblings, I have cut them off. Everyone that I knew for the first 48 physical years of this lifetime, I have removed, okay? And it's been years, okay? For you, that may not be an easy thing to do, okay? That may not be an easy thing to do, okay? Yes, because she started doing witchcraft against me, okay? 369, okay? Accept yourself, 369, yes, because she started doing witchcraft against me, okay? You may choose to decide to keep your grown. Um, Ray, uh, so again, we have Shiva, okay, and a closet racist, as I stated. So with this Two of Swords in reverse, this closet racist, okay, there's a light that's being shown on this closet racist, okay, and again, you could be drawn with Shiva out here, okay, you could be drawn to Hinduism, okay, Hindu practices, or someone in this energy already is, okay, you or someone being drawn to Hindi practices. Hindi, I am in Southeast Asia. Hinduism, yeah, it's a foundational spiritual practice here. Hinduism is a foundational spiritual practice in Southeast Asia. Okay? So, okay. Someone could have been guided. You could have been a light to someone. Okay? You could have been meant to be a light to someone in their journey, but they chose not to. Okay? So they went into the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay? This also could speak to you having already made a decision. Okay? Whatever your decision is, again, those you left behind, you're firm in your decision. There is no more decision to be made. Okay? You've already made your decision. Okay? So no more contemplation. Do I cut him off? Do I cut her off? Do I get the divorce? Do I leave him? Do I leave her? Okay? Do I walk away from my family and pursue my highest, purest, truest self? Do I begin my spiritual conscious journey? Okay? You've already made the decision. There's no more contemplation. Okay? Next, we have Poland and Romania. okay? Poland and Romania, okay? So someone could be Polish out here. Confirmation, ding dong, ding dong, okay? So confirmation, someone is Polish, okay, that will listen to this at some point in time, or you in this energy, part of you, okay, your bloodline on earth is Polish, okay? Oh, thank you, KT. Thank you, KT. Okay, can I call you KT? Thank you, KT. Okay. Oh, someone said me for the Polish. Okay. Okay. All right. So Romania and Poland. In a previous life, you could have been connected to Romania or Poland. Okay. Romania and Poland on one side of the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So investigators, someone in this energy, okay, who is a thief, okay, they took what does not belong to them. They could be in Poland. They could be in Romania. Okay. Let me put another card behind this so it's easier to see. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Okay. On the other side of this Page of Pentacles, we have hidden musical gifts. So you could be discovering you have hidden musical gifts. Hidden musical gifts. Okay. So you're finding out that your throat chakra, okay, sings wonderful melodies. Okay. You could be finding out as you ascend that your throat chakra, okay, you could be a lyricist. Okay. Someone could already be in the music industry who's tuning in. Again, we do have celebrities that tune in here. Okay. So hidden musical gifts. Okay. One of the, when I was growing up, I played the drums for the Warlocks churches. Okay. And again, he's serving a 40 to 60 year prison sentence if he hasn't already died. Okay. And I was a witness for the prosecution team in 2014 to help put him away. Okay. He was also a polygamist. And I don't know, 18, 17 kids or something. Okay. So hidden musical gifts. So again, when I was growing up, I played the drums for his church. Okay. Okay. And then when I became an adult in the physical, I was in Germany, and one of my roommates, whose name was Andrew Tucker. Okay. Andrew Tucker. Any one of those names, Andrew Tucker. Okay. He was a great electric bass guitarist. Okay. And he showed me how to play the electric bass. And so when I was in Germany, I went and purchased an electric bass so he could show me, teach me how to play the bass. All right. So hidden musical gifts here. All right. So again, as it resonates for you. Okay. With this Page of Pentacles, okay, your musical gifts, whatever these hidden musical gifts are for you, up and coming music star, up and coming star seed, up and coming, okay. I'm reminded of Prince, okay, Prince Rogers Nelson. I'm reminded of Prince. Minnesota could be significant. It is, because ICE is murdering innocent civilians. But aside from that, okay, Minnesota could be significant for you. Okay, Prince, highly talented musical, both vocally and instrumentally. Prince Rogers Nelson. Okay, and shout out to his spirit. Okay, shout out to the spirit of Prince Rogers Nelson. All right. Next, we have Ryan and Reigns. Okay, Ryan and Reigns. Okay, we have the name Tyrone on the other side. Okay, Tyrone. Okay, so Tyrone Davis was a blues singer. Okay, Tyrone Davis was a blues singer in that lifetime. Tyrone and Davis. Okay, We have Ryan out here. So any one of these names out here could be discovering hidden musical talents. Confirmation, Bert. Okay. You could be unknowingly, listen to me, collective, 28 people in the room and 33 likes. Thank you so much. You could be discovering that you are connected to some music artist in some way. You could find out that you are connected to some music artist in some sort of way. Okay? Ryan, Rains. Ryan is a unisex name. Ryan can be a male or a female. Okay? And Tyrone. All right? And that is on the King of Cups. Okay? I get a richness feeling from this King of Cups. Okay? I get a richness feeling from this King of Cups. Okay? A richness. Hello, Laura. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, Laura. Okay? Next, we have your parents sent me towards you to kill you. Okay? Collective and investigators. Okay? So someone's parent in this energy hired someone to come in and murder someone else. Okay? So your parents sent me towards you to kill you. Take a look at the energy, investigators, collective. Okay? FBI, CIA. Okay? This is an energy right here. Okay? This is a genuine energy right here, which means this is true. Okay? This is true on this Knight of Cups here. Okay? So this is true. Someone in this energy, a parent sent someone to you, towards you, male or female, but specifically they gave them instructions to murder you, to poison you, stab you, shoot you with a bat, with an axe, with a hammer, with a car. Somebody was instructed to come against you to take you out. Earth angel, light worker, truth speaker, mystic. Okay? On the other side of this Knight of Cups energy, oh, wow, Johnny Mathis. Shout out to Johnny Mathis. Shout out to Johnny Mathis. Okay? The other card, okay, associated with this Knight of Cups energy currently says Order of the Nine Angels, okay? Modern Satanic Extremist Group. That is a cult, okay? So we have a cult out here, okay? We have a cult out here, investigators and collective. The name of this cult is the Order of the Nine Angels, a modern satanic extremist group. Okay? So take a look. And again, with this Knight of Cups energy coming out here, this is true. This is true. They were genuinely coming towards you to take you out. Okay? Order of the Nine Angels. Okay? Another secret society. Okay? Another covert satanic group. Order of the Nine Angels. Okay? You can look up any of these secret societies that come out here. You can look these individual organizations up online. Okay? So look up Order of the Nine Angels. This extreme satanic group here. Okay? So someone's associated with a secret society of some sort. Okay? Someone's associated with a secret society that does karmic activity. Okay? That does karmic activity. And again, your parent or parents sent me towards you to kill you. Okay? So someone could be telling investigators this. Okay? Someone could now be telling investigators this. I was hired to kill them. Okay? I would not do that on my own, so they say. I was hired to kill them. I was hired to kill her. I was hired to poison him. I was hired to poison her. Okay. Next, we have the name Dwayne on one side of the Page of Swords. Okay. Dwayne on the Page of Swords. Okay. So Dwayne could be a part of this secret society in some way connected. Okay. It doesn't have to be Order of the Nine Angels. Dwayne could be a part of any coven, secret society. Okay. That tried to come against one or more of you to take you out. The name Dwayne. Or your name is Dwayne, and Dwayne, they tried to take you out. First, middle, last name. They tried to take you out. Okay? Yes. Okay? If you stay the course, okay, Divine Waters of Truth, I like the name. If you stay the course, Divine Waters of Truth, okay, connected to your ancestors and continue to do your spiritual work and be on your conscious journey and ignore the karmic ass bullshit, they will be caught because they won't be able to ignore your light, okay? They will not be able to ignore your light, okay? So, on the other side of Dwayne, okay, we have their son or daughter died due to witchcraft sent against you, collective, investigators, judges of high vibrational energy, celebrities of high vibrational energy, okay? Their son or daughter died due to witchcraft that they sent against you, okay? All right? This Page of Swords represents an immature individual. So Dwayne in your energy, if they are a karmic, they're immature, obviously. Okay? I mean, you'd have to be immature in order to come against somebody because some parent sent you, especially their parent. Okay? Their parent sent them to. So yeah, when you take that deal, yeah, you are immature. You are immature. Okay? So, yeah. So someone's son or daughter out here has already died. You may not even be aware of this. Someone's son or daughter has already died because they were sending witchcraft to you. This son could be 3, 5, 12, 16, 18, 24, 30, 55, 44, 36. Okay? Yeah. Next, we have zombie. And again, the zombies came out in reverse. Okay? So return to sender on all zombie energy. Zombies came out here in reverse. Okay? On one side of the zombies, we have healing wand energy. Okay? So men, healing wand energy. Okay? The one way, the only way, okay, that I know, okay, to heal your sacral energy, okay, your wand energy, men and women, okay, the only way that I know to heal your sacral energy is to be celibate, okay? That's the only way you can heal your sacral energy, men or women, is to be celibate. And as I stated in the last live, Divine Source has shown me that there are three cornerstones, triangle, okay? Triangle, 3 cornerstones. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, okay? Spirit, soul, body, okay? Hand, fingers, palm, eye, pupil, iris, retina, okay? 3. And we had that came out here when I rolled this dice. 3 was the very first number that came out here, okay? So, yes, healing is happening now, Divine Waters. So the 3 things, as I mentioned in the last live, the 3 cornerstones, triangle, okay? The 3 cornerstones that are necessary in order for you to live your conscious spiritual journey and for you to ascend to become your highest, purest, truest self. There are 3. And I really feel like I need to speak to celebrities in this energy, okay? Because celebrities go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, okay? So they get divorced in August and they're married to somebody else in October. Celebrities do this. Celebrities do this, okay? So I really feel like I need to address the celebrities at this time that are tuning in. So celebrities, okay? 3 things that are necessary. Hermit mode, isolation for a time. That doesn't mean you don't get to work. That doesn't mean you can't still record your music. We got hidden musical gifts out here. That doesn't mean you still can't take on the role, be in the movie, be in the sitcom. That doesn't mean that. It means when you are not doing those things, isolation is important, okay? So cut out going to all the parties, okay? Cut out going to all of those events, okay? So hermit mode, isolation, celibacy, and meditation. That's the triangle. Isolation, celibacy, and meditation. That's the triangle. Okay. On the other side of healing wand and this zombie in reverse. Okay, so someone was sending you sacral magic. Okay, someone's sending you sacral magic. One of the questions in the recent lives, and it was a very good question, one of the questions in the recent live was, how do I know if someone's sending me like sacral magic or how do I know? Okay. Again, those of you who have tuned in before, you've heard this. Okay. So thank you for your patience as I explain it to those who are tuning in for the first time. Okay. Okay. So excellent, 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 Divine Waters. Okay. So let's take, for instance, you're sitting down and you're watching a movie. Okay. I mentioned The Wizard of Oz. You could be sitting down watching The Wizard of Oz. Okay. Right. Not pornography. The Wizard of Oz. Okay. Something that has nothing to do with that whatsoever. Okay. So you're sitting down, you're watching, I don't know, whatever, something. Okay. And all of a sudden you get horny. Okay. All of a sudden your libido picks up out of nowhere. Okay. You're not married. Okay. No one's touching you. You're sitting at home. Your child is over there playing with toys. Okay. Whatever, video game. And all of a sudden you start getting horny. All right. Your libido picks up. Someone is sending you sacral magic. Okay. Someone is sending you sacral magic. That's how you know someone is sending you witchcraft. Okay. Sexually. Typically, this is someone that you have had a romantic relationship with. Typically, this is someone you've had a romantic relationship with, a sacral relationship with. Okay. Okay. And then we have Croatia. Okay. So someone in this energy from Croatia, someone in this energy, Croatia. Okay. So there you go. Investigators, again, not everything out here is associated with the United States of America. Sometimes we deal with global news, global issues. Okay. So Croatia, healing wand, healing sacral energy. Okay. Your ancestors will help you do that. Okay. Through celibacy. Through celibacy. Yes. Until you get your divine high vibrational soulmate. Okay. And then don't even jump into it, because there are a lot of clowns out there. What do I mean by clowns? They wear spiritual makeup. Okay. So they can show up and be like, I fell into one of these. Okay. They can show up and look nice. Okay. Look all purty. Okay. But they could be a karmic ass. Okay. Jennifer Lopez. Okay. And I'm not saying Jennifer Lopez is karmic. Jennifer Lopez, okay, is someone who's gone from fuck to fuck to fuck to fuck to fuck to fuck. Jennifer Lopez. The name Jennifer could be significant. Jen, Jenny, or Lopez. Someone could be Spanish or Latina or Latino. They just go from one to the next to the next. Her sacral is never clean. Her sacral is never clean. It just goes from one to the next, to the next. How do you know it's real? You take your time. You take your time. Okay? You take your time. Okay? So you get to know them. Okay? You listen to what they say. You pay attention to their aura. You pay attention to their spirit. Okay? So for instance, let's take someone who's not a celebrity. Okay? Your man or woman says, yeah, I'll be home later, I'll be home late today or whatever. Okay? Divine source immediately tells you, you could just get a crown bump. You're talking on the phone with them and they're like, I'll be home late. And a siren starts going, but woo, 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 right outside your door as you're on the phone with this individual, or they send you a text message in today's society. And immediately, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. So you're talking to this individual in person or over the phone, text messaging, whatever. Soon as you get that message, a dog starts barking. That individual is lying to you and you need to cut them off immediately. Immediately. Okay? Again, the unconscious person hears the siren. When that individual says, I'm working late, they hear the siren going by outside their house, and they're just like, give me just 1 minute. There's a siren going on. Give me just 1 minute. It's loud. Excuse me. Give me just one moment. They don't realize that that is a divine signal to let you know that him or her is lying to you. They are not working late. They are not working late. So again, I'm talking about being crystal clear when it comes to your spiritual conscious journey. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. So as you're listening to me, okay, listen to the sirens and confirmations around you. I said the name Dwayne, and all of a sudden you hear cats fighting. Yeah, confirmation on Dwayne. Again, pay attention. Be extremely sensitive, and pay alert. Okay? In the military, we used to say stay alert, stay alive. Stay alert to stay alive. Okay? So, yeah. I am. Yeah. Egyptian shamanic. Okay? Hey, Kay. Is Kay still in the room? I am Egyptian shamanic. Kay, are you still in the room? There you go, baby. Okay? Baby Boo. I like the name Baby Boo. Okay? Is Kay still in the room? I'm going to give her a second to respond. Okay? Okay, so maybe Kay is not still in the room. Okay? The reason why I asked if Kay was still in the room, because Kay's name, at least on here, okay, on their YouTube account, is Kay Thomas. Okay? And we have the name Thomas. What's going on, Sun Seal or Sun Sea Lover? What's going on, Sun Sea Lover? Okay? So we have the name Thomas out here. First, middle, last. That is a very common English name. Okay? The name Thomas means twin, like Gemini. Okay? In English, the name Thomas means twin, like Gemini. Twin. Okay? Gemini is twin energy. So we have the name Thomas, Investigators and Collective. That's interesting, Sun Sea. Okay? Interesting, Sun Sea. Okay? Oh, a plumber. Okay? So, on one side of this Knight of Wands, okay, and again, this came out reverse, and it landed not only in reverse, but it landed on top of the zombie like this, okay? This is what happened, okay? This is a sneaky karmic energy, okay? Sneaky karmic energy. So if they told you, because I'm using that example, that I'm working late, okay, they could be a prostitute, okay? When they tell you that they're working late, they could be a prostitute. Okay? So Thomas, Thomasina, Tommy, Tamika. Okay? On the other side of Thomas, we have the spirit of Saint Germain. That is an ascended master. So we have ascended masters in the room. We have ascended masters in the room. Okay? We have ascended masters in the room. Your name could be Thomas. Okay? And you could be an ascended master. We have the name Thomas and Count Saint Germain. That is an ascended master today. And again, everything that I say, you can look it up. Thompson. Yeah. Everything that I say, you can look it up. Look up who are the ascended masters. You will see Yeshua's name on there. Okay. Their original name in Arabic is Issa, I-S-A. Okay. The name Jesus only came into existence in the 17th century. That was 16 centuries after they were born. That's why that's a false name. And I just got a third eye bump. So Issa is Arabic, their original name. Okay. Saint Mary is also an ascended master because she brought forth that truth seed. Saint Mary today is an ascended master. Okay. Because she brought forth that seed. Joseph is not the father of Yeshua. Okay. Saint Mary was a virgin. They were not married. They had not consummated their marriage when she gave birth to Yeshua. Okay? Joseph is the parent of his siblings, but not him. Okay? So, ascended masters here. And again, you could be a Thomas and you are an ascended master. Your third eye is located here. Okay? Your third eye, you have 114 chakras all around. The majority of them are in the physical body, okay? Like Christos and Kundalini, that flows up and down your spine. But you have 114 chakras, okay? And your sixth chakra is your third eye, okay? And so this third eye here, okay, when you begin to awaken and you meditate, okay, use crystals, okay? This is black tourmaline. Confirmation birth. This is black tourmaline. You begin to meditate. One of the first chakras that opens up is your third eye. Okay. And the way that you can open this third chakra or this third eye chakra is to focus on it. Okay. So when you do your meditations, you focus on the area between your eyebrows. And so when I say third eye chakra bump, I mean just like that, like a tap, like just like that, like, okay. Third eye chakra bump. That's what I mean. Okay. All right. So we have a calm energy out here. Yeah. If you don't think so, okay, there's a chance that they're not. As long as that's not a paranoid energy, baby boo. Okay. As long as that's not a paranoid energy, baby boo. Okay. And you are on your spiritually conscious journey and you meditate. And if you don't, again, that's one of the three that are necessary: celibacy, isolation, hermit mode for a season, and meditation. When you start meditating, again, if you do not, it will be confirmed and divine source will remind you of things, okay, that they spoke to you when you were a child, okay? They spoke to you in recent years. Divine source will bring these things back to you and remind you, do you remember when they said? Do you recall when they said? Do you remember this event, baby boo? Do you remember when? Yeah. And so divine source will start confirming to you that, yeah, you were correct. Okay? Or not. However it goes. Okay? Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? Hello, Madonna. What's going on? What's going on, Madonna? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, next up, we have the names Khalil, okay? Investigators. Khalil, okay? Could be Khalil Mack. That is a football player in the NFL. So the name Khalil and the name Mack, Khalil Mack, M-A-C or M-A-C-K, Mack. Okay, also someone could have Mac like McDowell. Okay, someone can have a Mac on the end on their last name, a Mac. Okay, Reed, so Reed is in English, R-E-E-D and R-E-I-D. Okay, and Chance. Take a look at the names, collective, investigators, celebrities, judges. Take a look at the names. Okay. Baby Boo and anyone else. Baby Boo, if you would like to delve further into your journey, okay, and your spiritual whatever truth, okay, you can schedule a free esoteric conversation with me, okay? That free esoteric conversation is done via Zoom, okay? So if you don't want to be seen on camera, then I guess we can't have that conversation. But if you are, and you are genuinely interested in pursuing the higher things of you and the truth, okay, you can schedule a free esoteric conversation with me. If you would like to send me an email to get that started, the email addresses, there are two of them, are in the information section or description section of this live video currently as we speak. So you can go over there right now to the description of this live and email me one of those through one of those email addresses. And that's for anyone. The first one is free, but it's done via Zoom because there are karmic asses who would love nothing more than connect to a master builder 33, a master teacher, and get all in my head. Okay? Again, just like the individual who canceled 15 minutes prior to our meeting this morning. Okay? Just like them. And by the way, they told me their name was Georgia Brown. Okay? Just for synchronicity, they told me their name was Georgia Brown. That's what they told me. Okay? But we know on social media, you can create any email. Okay? Your email could be Wagabalaluda. Okay? And you can tell me your name is John Smith. You can tell me anything on social media. Okay? And yeah, that's how social media can be karmic. Okay? And a smoke screen. Listen to me. And a smoke screen. Okay? We hear stories all of the time about individuals who portray one thing on social media, but their actual life is shitty. Okay? We see it all of the time. They portray one thing on social media, so they go rent the Lamborghini. Okay? It's not really theirs. Okay? But then they do some video talking about how they have all this wisdom, how they have all this knowledge, how they do all of this, how they do all of that, order their books, do all of that. But the Lamborghini is rented. The mansion is rented. Okay? Social media is a smokescreen, or can be. Okay? So we have Calm Energy with Khalil, Reed, and Chance. Okay? And we have Archangel Sandalphon. Confirmation on the bzzz. Okay? Archangel Sandalphon. And that speaks loudly to me. Archangel Sandalphon. Okay? And so when you read the religious book, that's what I call the Bible. Okay? Yeah. Again, I cut everyone off. I do have a Facebook page, but I have no friends on the Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, but there's no friends, quote unquote, no family, quote unquote, family, nobody. There's nobody. There's a zero friends list. Okay? Even in this phone right here, there are no private phone numbers in this phone. No private phone numbers. Again, I did all of them, and that's been years. Best friend that I knew for 30 years, went to his kids' birthday parties, gave them presents, celebrated with him, was at his mother's side when she passed from cancer. Okay? Confirmation ding dongs. Okay? I was outside of their immediate family, his sister and her husband, outside of their immediate family. I was the next person they called. That's how close we were. Confirmation. I was the next person that they called. Okay? And that's the only time I ever seen him cry. His name is Scott. Actually, the second time. That's the first time. Okay. His name is Scott. Okay. And his mother's name is Barbara, again, for synchronicity. I cut all of them off. A 30-year friendship cut off. Basketball as teenagers, first job at the movie theater together. I cut him, his family, all of them. Okay? So when you read the religious book and you see the name Elijah, okay? Elijah today is Archangel Sandalphon. Elijah today is Archangel Sandalphon. Okay? Calm energy, Elijah. Archangel Sandalphon is helping you with this. Archangel Sandalphon is helping you with this. It does, but it's only for a time and a season, baby boo. It is, but it's only for a time and a season. I can tell you, if I did not go through my Job experience and gave everything that I owned away, including my precious Cane Corso Sadie, if I did not go through my Job experience, okay, and into isolation, I would not be where I am today. I would not be where I am today spiritually. I assure you. I assure you, I would still be grappling with trying to understand. I would still be fighting them, emailing them, messaging them, cussing them out. I would still be in that energy. It was necessary because it all works together for your good. That is one of my favorite subliminal messages that I speak. It is all working together for my good. And I just got a crown bump. I just got a tap just like that on a crown. It is all working together for my good. Yes, the witchcraft. Yes, the hit man, hit woman. Yes, it's all working together for my good. That's the best approach. That's the best approach. Yeshua, Issa, the Christ, did not fight the other individuals who came against him. He did not fight the karmic energy. Okay? He said, so as you are, if you choose to remain ignorant, you choose to remain ignorant. And he carried on. Okay? So let us take up that approach. Collective, investigators, celebrities, let us take up that approach. Okay? Once you become aware of the karmics, just say, okay, I see how you're treating me. That individual who tells you, as I was using in that early example about lying, them working late, you find out that they're not working late, just say, okay. They come home, find out that your side of the closet is empty, okay? And there's a key on the counter. Just say, okay, I see you. I'm not giving you any explanation. This I'm going to show you with my actions. Okay? Yep, 111, 111, 111. Okay? 111. Okay? Let's pull an angel number, okay, before we finish up the reading. And again, thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in, okay? We do still have quite a bit to go, but again, on the 111, let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Thank you so much, Divine, for all of those who have tuned in. And we have 0220. Let's go ahead and take a look, okay? 0220, okay? This says, act on your idea, okay, or your intuition. Okay, act on your idea or intuition. You have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, releasing what no longer serves you, if you use your wise judgment, okay, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. So you're fertile ground, okay? That's what I get from what you plant will grow, okay? In your high vibrational energy, divine masculine men and women, divine feminine men and women, and a man or a woman can be a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Don't let some karmic ass tarot reader out here. I am not a tarot reader. I am an empath. There's a significant difference. That's the difference between being a Christian and being a believer. there's a significant difference between a Christian and someone who truly believes. There's a big difference. Okay? So you are fertile ground. Okay? You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Holy moly, guacamole. You are about to experience a fantastic ascent. A fantastic ascent on the 0220. Okay? So let's keep it going. Okay? We have Quentin. Okay? The name Quentin. It could be Quinn. It could be Quinny. Someone could go by Queen. Okay? McQueen. Queen. Okay? We know the music group Queen. Okay? We are the champions, my friends. Okay? And guess what? We'll keep on fighting to the end until justice comes, because we are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions, my friend. Okay? Quentin on one side of the Ten of Cups. Okay? So Quentin could be coming into this divine family. Quentin could already have a divine family. Okay? If Quentin is part of the karmic energy, Quentin could be losing the family. I mentioned Thomas represents twin. Quentin can have twins. Okay? Someone's daughter or son out here died. We got it earlier for those of you who missed it. We have a son or a daughter out here who died because of witchcraft they were trying to do to some starseed. Okay? Some light worker, some healer. Okay? We have someone's son or daughter dying. Okay? So Quentin could have a child out here. Reed could have a child out here. Chance could have a child out here. Okay? There could be a low vibrational energy whose name is Elijah, Dwayne, Ryan, Rains, Tyrone. Any one of these individuals out here, okay, could have a son or daughter who died because of witchcraft they were doing to you. Okay? Quentin. Okay. On the other side of Quentin, we have party all day, sleep, or party all night, sleep all day. So this is someone's energy still. Okay, we've all been there. I was like that, especially when I was in Germany and I got the letter. Listen to, I got some crazy ass stories for you, collective investigators, celebrities. I got some crazy ass stories for you, just like y'all got crazy ass stories for me. Okay, so when I was in Germany, I got a letter from the woman I was married to, my first wife, okay, in 1998, okay? She sent me a letter, okay? And she told me that she was not going to be coming to Germany with me and our daughter, okay? Again, that daughter will be 30 this year, okay? And she said, I'm not coming to Germany, okay? I don't want to come to Germany, okay? Hello, Day. Okay? And I couldn't understand why. I didn't know, okay, that the man who raised me, the warlock, again, who's now serving a 40 to 60-year prison sentence, if he's not already dead and gone from this physical earth, okay? I didn't know that she was fucking him. I didn't know that. Okay? I had no idea. Okay? So when she sent me this letter, okay, again, I share my light and my dark. I share my triumphs and my valley. Okay? So when she sent me this letter, she didn't call me. Well, I didn't have cell phone back then in the late 90s, okay? But when she told me this, sent me this letter, okay, I went into a party all day in mentality, okay, even in the military. So my schedule was, for a time in a season, my schedule was, when I got off work, typically we got released at 5 o'clock if we weren't out in the field or preparing for some field exercise or already out in the field, right? We got released at 5 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock, by 5:30, okay, I was taking shots, playing spades, okay, in the barracks, getting ready to go out. It could be Monday, it could be Wednesday, it didn't matter, because that's me throwing in my emotional towel. And I was like, whatever, okay? You gonna treat me like that? Then I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? So even for me, okay, even for me, born on the 333rd day of the year, a healer, I've healed myself of at least 5 illnesses, at least 5. Kidney transplant on 7/7 from witchcraft caused by this warlock, okay? I've healed myself of at least 5 significant illnesses. Seizures at the age of 8, healed myself, okay? So even I have been in karmic energy. But that's what I would do. Confirmation. Zzz, zzz, confirmation, okay? That's why I share my journey with you, okay? To let you know that I am not, okay, some perfect being walking around here that has never made a karmic choice. Yes, I have. Okay? Yes, I have. I don't today and haven't in years, but yes, I have. Okay? So, yeah, I was in that energy for a while. Okay? I couldn't sleep all day because I was in the military. Okay? So I would get home at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, lay down for an hour and a half, get up and go run 5, 6, 7 miles. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, Madonna. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your energy. Okay. Next, we have a house fire. We have a house fire, a house fire, a house fire. This could be a commercial building, a house fire. Okay. So take a look at this house fire energy. Okay. And this is on the 5 of Wands. Okay. So again, these individuals who set your house on fire, this could have been something left to you by a parent, grandparent, grandmother, grandfather, okay, aunt, uncle, okay? Someone could have left you this property, okay? Or this is something else. We're just dealing with arsons. Again, not everything in these psychic investigation readings, because it's a psychic investigation and deals with worldwide issues, not everything will be pertinent to your specific journey. Okay, general collective, celebrities, okay? So this house fire here, investigators, someone is an arson, okay? Someone is an arsonist, arsonist, okay? So house fire on one side, and we have the names Morgan, Melanie, Melissa, and Malik. Again, Morgan, I said MM was significant. At the beginning of the live, I said MM was significant. So Morgan, Melanie, Melissa, and Malik. House fire. Combative energy. Arguing now. Again, arguing, okay, over your money. Who stole it? Who got part of it? Who took the house? Who took the property? Who took the estate? Who took the whatever? Okay? Arguing, fighting amongst themselves. Okay? Any one of these individuals, or your name is Morgan, Melissa, Malik, or Melanie, and they're fighting over you. Okay? Fighting over you. Okay? There could be a Thelma and a Louise. Okay? Thelma and Louise energy. Okay? Thelma and Louise. Okay? These could be undercover bisexual women. Okay? Thelma and Louise. I'm not saying they were in that movie. Okay? But that's what I'm getting. Okay? Thelma and Louise. Undercover bisexual women. Okay? So you don't know they're bisexual, but they are. Okay? Oh, okay. All right, J-Mac. Okay. Next, we have 2 cards in the same slot in the stack. Okay? 2 cards in the same slot. So that's a double confirmation for whatever's going to be revealed here. Someone is having TV dinners for life. This is incarceration. Okay? TV dinners for life. That is incarceration. Okay? So, there we go with that energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So, definitely someone's going to be serving time for stealing from you. Okay? Stealing from you again. They could have burned this house down so that you wouldn't get it. Okay? They could have burned this house down so that you wouldn't get it. The other card on that double confirmation is someone getting rid of evidence. This is a garbage disposal. Okay? Investigators, a garbage disposal. Getting rid of evidence. Investigators, go back to the house and pull the garbage disposal. That could be a little smelly, but go back. Investigators, send in forensics, whatever you need to do, investigators, okay? And remove the garbage disposal or garbage cans. The evidence could be in the garbage at their office, at their house, okay? Go back and get the garbage. Often investigators use this tactic, so someone could be being watched, okay? And when investigators need to get DNA from someone smoking a cigarette, okay? Someone's drinking a soda, someone's drinking water, and they put the cup, they put the canister, they put the cigarette butt in the trash. Investigators are watching them. They go behind them and they pick up this evidence, okay? And use it to pull DNA from. Investigators, yeah. Okay? This is the real psychic investigators. Okay? On the other side of both of those confirmations, we have I stole your clients or business. I stole your clients or business. Take a look here. Okay? Take a look here. Okay? It is divine. It is. Yep. Okay? So take a look. So, business owners, okay? Someone stole your clients or business, okay? They could have done this through smear campaigns. Through smear campaigns. They could have called your clients. They could have called your job, okay? And got you fired, okay? Smear campaigns. That is one way demonic energy works. Smear campaigns. Damaging your name. Confirmation burp, damaging your name. Okay? Someone's going to prison for this, and it deals with pentacles. Okay? Interesting. Interesting, Christina Smith. I think you've been here recently, Christina Smith. Thank you so much. Prosperity. Good job. Yeah, stay out of the nightmare. Stay out of the nightmare. Okay? We have next, I lied to them. That's why they didn't believe you. Okay? So we have someone out here who lied to someone else when you probably tried to speak the truth to them. Okay? Whoever this other individual is, you tried to tell them. This could be a police officer. No, officer, it wasn't me. No, I didn't do that. Okay? Investigator. Okay? I didn't do that. That's not me. Deputy, sheriff, somebody. Okay? I didn't do that. That's not true. Confirmation horn honk. This could be a family member. Okay? I wouldn't do that. Like Prosperity mentioned, getting out of the nightmare. Okay? I didn't do that. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, someone got to someone before you did. That's why they didn't believe you. So, someone told someone a lie or lies about you. Okay? And that other individual bought it up. Okay? Someone lied to someone about you, and someone bought it up. That's why they didn't believe you when you came forward with the truth. And we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. That's the truth. Ace of Wands. That is the truth. So someone told some lies, okay? Told some lies, okay? And we have a drama alert out here, okay? So beware, collective investigators, judges, because they all have personal lives. They do, okay? A police officer has a private life. A private investigator has a private life. They are also spiritual beings having a human experience, just like the rest of us. So there's a drama alert out here, a drama alert, okay? So again, with social media, because of the smoke screens, this drama alert could come through social media, okay? You could get a text message, okay? I was gonna say a sex message. I was gonna say a sex message, okay? There's something significant about a black and white house, okay? There's something significant about a black and white house, okay? The house could be white, have black shutters. There's something about a black and white house, or there's something about black and white, contrast, darkness and light. That's the lie about racism, because no one's black and no one's white, okay? Someone in here said Caucasian family. That's a proper classification, okay? No one's black and no one's white, okay? Racism is a government program. Racism is a government program like COVID-19, okay? Like Agent Orange. Racism is a government program, okay? So someone lied to someone before you got to them, and we have a drama alert again through social media. This could be a sex message, okay? Here, here in Southeast Asia, okay, you can get ass anywhere, okay? And we're grown in here, so we can have grown folks conversations. So here in Southeast Asia, you can get ass from anywhere. Not the other day, but probably three weeks ago, maybe, beginning of the month, a woman pulls up on a motorbike, okay? There are 18 million in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, formerly Saigon. There are 18 million motorbikes, 18 million. If I showed you the traffic on the street, you would be like, New York ain't shit. You'd be like, LA traffic ain't shit. If I showed you the traffic, it's stupid. It's insane. It's crazy. 18 million motorbikes in this small city, okay? But this woman pulls up. I'm walking over towards the Saigon River, okay, here in Ho Chi Minh City. And this woman pulls up on a motorbike, okay? And she gives me her card, okay? She only wanted sex, okay? She asked me if I was single, okay? Or if I had, not if I was single. She asked me if I had a girlfriend, okay? You have a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend? Okay, no. And no, I'm not having sex with you, okay? So again, sex message, text message, sex message, text message. Part of the evidence, investigators, you could be finding out that someone is sexting someone. That could be part of the evidence. Sexting messages, sext messages, okay? Oh, put that back over there. Oh, shit. So collective, let me show you this. I was going to put this message over here because it wasn't part of the cards that came out on either side of the tarot. But I'm looking at this card here, and we have, okay, so we have this. Look, okay? Again. This other card says, a minister lied to the government when questioned. A minister lied to government agents when questioned. So there's a pastor, minister, preacher, somebody out here who stands up in a pulpit every Sunday, holds the Bible in their hand, that religious book, hold the Bible in their hand, and when they were questioned by agents, they lied. Investigators, have you recently interviewed a karmic-ass minister like Creflo Dollar, like Kenneth Copeland, like Joyce Myers, like T.D. Jakes? Investigators, have you recently interviewed a minister? If you did, not saying the absolute 100% yes, but we have this message out here. A minister lied to government agents when they were questioned on the back of, I lied to them, that's why they did not believe you. Okay? So there is some minister out here, there are thousands upon thousands of them. There is a karmic-ass minister out here, okay, who went against their own teachings. And there again, there are thousands of them. There's a karmic minister out here who went against their own teachings, which is to speak the truth and never lie. There's a karmic minister, a reverend, a pastor, somebody, senior minister, who lied to agents when they were questioned. Okay. Next, we get to the emperor. Okay. And we have Lauren, Helga, and Madison. Lauren, Helga, and Madison. It is sad. It sure is sad. It sure is. It sure is. Okay. So we have the names Helga, okay, Lauren, and Madison. Helga, Lauren, and Madison. One side of the emperor card. Okay, let me put this card over there. All right. And then we have germs. Okay, germs, spiritual germs. Okay, spiritual germs. Okay, so someone has some disease out here. Someone has some disease out here. They may or may not go to the doctor for this. Okay, someone has germs out here, or these are spiritual germites. Germites. Spiritual germites, like spiritual roaches. Okay, spiritual germites. Okay, flies carry disease. Spiritual flies. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Roaches and flies specifically, roaches and flies will eat anything, including shit. Roaches and flies will eat anything. Anything. That's right, highway. Okay. Anything. Roaches and flies will eat anything. Okay. Again, the names Lauren, Helga, and Madison. First, middle, last name. Okay. 2 more cards. Oh, this is on the bottom. Okay. Ooh, so we got Toby Keith on the New World. Okay. Shout out to Toby Keith, baby. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to rope and ride. Shout out to the spirit of Toby Keith. Okay. I love Toby Keith, man. I love Toby Keith. Love me some country in general, but I love Toby Keith. Okay. For those of you who only listen to one genre of music, diversify your life. For those of you who only listen to one genre of music, diversify your life. Okay. Shout out to the spirit of Toby Keith. Okay. Someone's name is Tobias. Tobias. Okay. Keith. Okay. New World. Okay. So we have hidden musical gifts out here. That was one of the earlier cards that came out. Hidden musical gifts. Okay. And now we have a country music star. So someone in this energy could be a country music star in this energy that watches behind the scenes. Again, celebrities watch. Okay. So Toby, Keith. Toby and the name Keith. Again, Tobias. Okay. Lastly, we have former clients. So we have someone took your former clients or business or spread rumors at your employer's office and got you terminated. Okay. And in return, they probably got terminated at some point or will as a part of the backfire. Okay? So, and on the Queen of Pentacles. So someone was taking money out of your pocket, again, regarding your employer, okay? And there was a confirmation click here in the hotel room, okay? So someone was taking money out of your pocket by ruining your business or smear campaigns on your job if you were an employee. And black magic. And black magic. Okay? So do your return to senders, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get ready to sum it up here. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I see we have 64 in the room and 60 likes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looking at the Secret Society Knights Templar. Secret Society Knights Templar. Okay? Knights Templar, shout out to the spirit of Charmaine. Okay? Shout out to the spirit of Charmaine. I'm going to get ready to summarize this, okay? For those of you who came in a little later so that you can catch all of the messages that came out here, okay? Again, for those of you that are interested, oh, Divine is reminding me of something else as well. Interested and you would like to schedule an esoteric conversation with me, that information is in the description section of this video, okay? Currently, in the description section. Charmaine is your sister. I hope she's in the upright. The Charmaine that I was giving a shout out to is definitely in the upright. She's a spiritual sister, all right? So, okay. All right. Oh, also, be safe out there. Those of you who are dealing with the winter storms, okay? I call back in my power. Yep, call it back. Call it back. Cord cutting rituals, okay? Divine is leading me to have my first spiritual class, okay? My first spiritual class. Divine Source is leading me to do this, okay? And so this first spiritual class will be about alchemizing, okay? So how do you alchemize, okay? How do you cord cut, okay? Ancient rituals to go about doing that, ancient practices that go about doing that Yeshua learned between the ages of 12 and 30. They were not subject to their parents for 18 years. We learned in the Aquarian Gospel, go look up the Aquarian Gospel of Yeshua the Christ when you're done with this live. Go look up the Aquarian Gospel of Yeshua the Christ, okay? On my shadow band channel, Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, we are currently journeying through the Aquarian Gospel of the Spirit of Yeshua the Christ. And we are seeing what they were up to between the ages of 12 and 30. They were traveling with Brahmic priests. They were traveling to Vedic priests, and they were learning about alchemizing energy, okay? They were learning about crystals. They were learning about meditation techniques. The Bible is about that much truth and that much lie, because that's what man has distributed. This much truth and this much lie. That's why they use the name Jesus and not Issa. This is why, when that's their original name. Again, Jesus did not come into existence until the 17th century, 16 centuries after Mary gave birth to that being. 16 centuries later. 16 centuries later. Okay? We will be back on live Sunday morning, Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time. Even though I am in Vietnam, I use that as a reference. Okay? We will be back on 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning for Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel, and continuing our journey through the Aquarian Gospel of the Spirit of Yeshua. They were on a spiritual journey for those 18 years. They were not silent and kept to their mother and Joseph. No, they were not building furniture as a carpenter. That is a lie. That is a lie. And the same minister that lied to FBI agents, CIA agents, as we saw in the energy today, The same minister that lied to them about that is lying to their congregation about where Yeshua was during those years. The same one. Okay? So, if you would like to schedule that esoteric conversation, please send me an email. That information is in the description section of this video. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for your love, for all that you show me. I turn around and I do reciprocal work and send you love, send you virtual hugs, send you spirit hugs. Okay? Thank you so much. All right? So, in summing this up, okay, this current psychic investigation reading, and thank you, Most High, we have hidden spiritual gifts, or I said spiritual gifts. Okay, so hidden spiritual gifts, hidden musical gifts. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Sassafras. Sassafras. I always laugh when I say that name. All right. So we have Poland and Romania. Okay, Poland, confirmation, ding dong. Poland and Romania. Okay. We have Shiva. Okay, Hindi practices. Okay. We have Archangel Sandalphon, Elijah. We have Ascended Master Energy, Spirit of Saint Germain. Again, Yeshua, the Christ, is an Ascended Master. We have Healing Wand Energy for you ladies. Healing Cooch, that's what I say. Healing Cooch. Okay, energy. We have Croatia. We have Khalil, Reed, and Chance. Give me just 1 second, collective, while I write a name down so that I can delete their ass off my channel when I get an opportunity. I'm going to write someone's name down here, okay? Since they think something's so funny, let me write down their name so I can block them from my channel, okay? All right. Okay. Next, we have Thomas. Okay. We have Thomas. Okay. We have Quentin. We have Party All Night, Sleep All Day. Okay. We have Their son or daughter died due to witchcraft sent against you. We have the name Dwayne. Hello, Claudia. We are closing it out. We are closing this live psychic investigation reading out. Claudia, if you decide to go back and listen to this from the beginning, remember to only take what easily fits for your life. Okay? What easily fits for your life. So if you do not know a Dwayne, it may not resonate for you, okay? Don't assume, okay? Because when you do, you make an ass out of you and your ancestors. Don't assume, because you make an ass out of you and your ancestors, okay? We have a closet racist, okay? Again, racism is a government program to divide and segregate, okay? Someone lied to someone else. That's why when you went to them about the truth, that individual did not believe you. Thank you. All right. Drama alert. Drama alert. Again, sex message, text message, whatever. Someone's going to prison and they will have TV dinners for life. I stole your business or clients or smear campaigns and got you fired. Okay. For you celebrities, that would have been why you didn't get a specific role. Okay? Someone telling lies about you. House fire. So an arsonist. We have Morgan, Melanie, Melissa, and Malik. Morgan, Melanie, Melissa, and Malik. We have minister lied to government agents when questioned. A minister lied to government agents when questioned. So a minister went against their own teachings. We have germs. We have the names Lauren, Helga, and Madison. Okay? First, middle, last. Lauren, Helga, Madison. We have former clients are involved in some way. Again, former clients could have believed the lies, okay, and decided to be in cahoots with the enemy. Former clients, former co-workers, okay, co-workers too, could have decided to be in cahoots with the karmic and believe the lies. So they move forward with witchcraft against you, smear campaigns, or what have you. Confirmation birth. We have Toby Keith out here. And again, shout out to that spirit being. So Tobias and Keith. We have Black Magic. Okay. We have Ryan and Rains. Ryan is a unisex name, male or female. Ryan and Rains. We have the name Tyrone. We have your parents sent me towards you to kill you. So someone was hired as a hit man or hit woman. Your parents sent me towards you to kill you. Okay? Just like your dream. And see, that's what I mean, prosperity. That's what I mean. Okay? That's what I mean. Okay? That's what I mean. Okay? When I say take what easily resonates and tarot, okay, even through an empath such as myself, who's not just a karmic low-level tarot reader, okay? I don't study the cards. I read the energy. Okay? So just as they said, this just confirms, okay? Any energetic reading, private or collective, it's just a confirmation. It's not a revelation, okay? So they already know. It's just further confirmation that absolutely this is true. Your ancestors, divine source showed you this dream. Yep. Ascended masters brought this to you. Yep. Here's a confirmation for you. Yep. Go listen to that channel. Go listen to her. Go listen to him. We guided you here. Here's another confirmation on that dream. Here's another confirmation on that download. That's all it is. Okay? We have a secret society out here. The name of this secret society is the Order of Nine Angels, a modern satanic extremist group. National Intelligence Agency. Order of the Nine Angels, modern satanic extremist group. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, Pentagon, okay? A satanic extremist group, Order of the Nine Angels. Okay? What's up, baby boo? Okay? We have the name Tara Greenstad, okay? And this was a teacher, okay? This individual was a teacher in the state of Georgia in the United States that was murdered, okay? That was murdered, okay? The name Duke or Dukes, like Dukes of Hazzard, Dukes, okay? Tara and Greenstad. Finally, we have Portuguese, Brazil, and Indonesia. Okay? Portuguese, Brazil, Indonesia, Spain. Okay? All of these countries. Brazil and Portugal, Indonesia, Okay? So we're talking about different continents here, investigators. So something is like worldwide news, okay? Again, we talk about wartime crimes, terrorist attacks, okay? Right here, okay? This could have to deal with the Order of the Nine Angels, that satanic extremist group, okay? Collective, celebrities, investigators, judges, those of you who are out for true justice, those of you who are living your spiritually conscious journey, or you becoming awakened to this, okay? You may not be as you're listening to this. Those of you who are, okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Those of you who are becoming, we are all continuously becoming. We are all continuously becoming because, again, as we descended here into the 3D, we are here as another reincarnation to fulfill an Akashic contract that we signed in the ethers. That is your Akashic records. Whatever your Akashic records say, that is written in Arabic. Okay, your Akashic records are written in Arabic. Okay, and as you ascend, you will catch glimpses of this. Archangel Metatron, who on earth name was Enoch. So just like Elijah in the Bible, Enoch in the Bible, today they are Archangel Metatron. They are the keeper of the Akashic records, and they are the master scribe. So they give access to the Akashic records. You signed a contract on your Akashic records before you descended here for whatever number of lifetime you are currently on. This is my 10th and final lifetime here. Okay? So when you get access to these Akashic records, you will see that they are written in Arabic. Okay? I'm going to show you what that looks like so you can identify that when you get access. Okay? See these letters here? Okay? These letters are Arabic. The letters over here. Okay? These are Arabic letters. Okay? The Arabic alphabet. Okay? That's what this is here. Okay? Excuse me for just let me write down someone's name, okay? So that I can delete them and block them from my channel. Okay? When I get done with this live, excuse me, give me just one moment. Okay? Give me just one moment. All right? So collective, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is NEHRU. I am an extraterrestrial, an earth angel, a light worker, and a Gaia beacon. As I stated here for the 10th and final time, a descendant of Yeshua. And as someone recognized in the chat, I am of Egyptian shamanic bloodline. I didn't say it. They recognized it. Okay? Thank you so much as always for tuning in, and be encouraged.